This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bulls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Spartans offense will have the football first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. The Spartans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So USF's offense will take the field for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Allison. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. It's a draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on 3rd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. This time he's got his man. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Good enough for a first down.
Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Allison. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Right back to him on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, San Jose State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in. Touchdown Bulls! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Wants to go up top. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Number 11, set to kick off.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground and you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. There he goes. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
A loss of 6
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. There he goes. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Spartans are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. This time he's got it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gets the back moving. They're looking to throw on second and short. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And another first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Looking to throw again. A little screen to the running back. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, South Florida. Great job by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Panthers that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Alice. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too... Looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Spartans! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He's got him. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it down the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here.